Welcome to this bedtime Yin Yoga practice. We're going to start lying down, coming into a reclined goddess pose. So just start by coming onto your back with the knees bent, and then bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to drop out to the sides. And then with the arms, you could just take them up overhead so the back of the palms are resting on the ground. Maybe you prefer the elbows bent. And then we're just going to breathe. So in Yin Yoga, we hold the poses much longer than we do in our regular yoga classes. Anywhere typically from 2 to 5 minutes. And you want to feel some sensation, but not so much that it's causing you any pain or pinching, or causing you to want to fidget. So as far as intensity goes, we want to be around a 4 or 5 out of 10. So you're not pushing your body to its capacity. One of the really great things about Yin Yoga is it really targets the connective tissues around our joints. It really helps to improve our mobility. There's no muscular effort required. We just allow gravity to do the work for us. Just taking a nice steady breath, ideally lengthening the exhale. It just really helps to stimulate the vagus nerve and really tell our parasympathetic nervous system that it's time to relax, we're safe, everything's okay. Just really sending the signals to the brain that we're winding down, ready for sleep. You can use your hands just on the outside of the thighs to gently draw the knees back together, or take the knees a little bit wider, the feet a little bit wider. We're just going to gently drop the knees from one side to the other. And coming back to neutral. So taking the legs out long down your mat, and you're going to shift the upper body and the head over towards the right side of your mat, and then moving the feet over towards the right side of the mat. So we're making this kind of banana shape of our body. Arms can reach up overhead. Maybe you just keep them reaching up. Maybe you take opposite elbows, opposite hands. So you feel this full body stretch along the left side of your body. You want to take it a little bit further. You can cross that left ankle over the right. So again, just coming back to that principle where we're not pushing our body to our limits. We want to be about a 4 or a 5 out of 10 in intensity. We really use our time in the pose to gently unravel all the fascia and connective tissue, which causes tightness in our body. It kind of sticks together. Yin Yoga is really great for just allowing it to gently unravel itself, which is why we spend longer in the postures. We'll just take about 5 more breaths here. And walking everything back to center. Just pausing in a mini shavasana for a couple of breaths, just to reset the body. And then we'll take it on the other side. So just shifting the head and the shoulders over towards the left side of your mat. And then moving the feet over towards the left as well. Arms reach up overhead. So you feel this stretch all along the right side of the body. If you want to go a little bit deeper, again, just crossing that right ankle over the left. Just finding that intensity that's around 4 or 5. So that you're able to be still and not fidget. Focusing on your breath. Longer exhale. It's going to really help to relax you. Just taking 3 more breaths here. And moving everything back towards center. Just taking that mini shavasana again. Just allow the body to come to a neutral position. And from here we're going to bend the knees. We're going to cross that left leg over the right. Arms come out to the sides just to support us. And we're going to allow the legs to drop over towards the right side. Make sure both shoulders are still on the ground. And if you find that your mind kind of gets really busy, lots of thoughts coming and going, just see if you can focus on your breath. Give your mind something else to do. Stillness can be really, really hard for a lot of us, especially when we're used to being busy all the time. So just be compassionate with yourself if you're finding this difficult. For a lot of people, the challenge with Yin Yoga isn't so much the postures, it's the time spent in the postures being still. And gently bringing the knees back up to center, unravel the legs, both feet on the ground, just pausing here. And then we'll cross the right leg over the left this time, lowering the legs to the left side. And just notice if this side feels different at all. We are not symmetrical. One side always feels somewhat different to the other. Perfectly normal. And then start to raise the knees back up, unravel the legs. Take the feet out as wide as your mat and just allow the knees to drop together. Arms can come down by the sides, maybe rest the hands onto the belly. Whatever's most comfortable for you. We're just going to pause here for a few breaths. If you have the time, transition into a Shavasana. Stay there for at least 5 minutes. If you are short on time, just make sure you stay for at least a minute. Just allowing your body to absorb all the nutrients from this practice. And you can roll to one side whenever you're ready to, pausing for a few moments. And using your hands to press back up, take a comfortable seat. So really from here, you could maybe take a short meditation or take a longer Shavasana.